From Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network Earl Hutto Studio, this is Troy TrojanVision News.
Troy TrojanVision News for February 27th, 2019. I'm Sam Granville.
And I'm Taylor Pollock. Thank you for joining us this evening. Spring is quickly approaching, and while some are looking forward to the warmer temperatures, others are prepping for one of the biggest fundraisers worldwide. Students representing multiple organizations on campus got together Tuesday night to prepare for Troy University's Relay for Life Cancer Walk.
This meeting in particular was just for organizations to get the information needed about how they can be involved with Relay, when the dates are, what all they need to have in order to participate, and all that kind of stuff. So basically just informational for them to kind of be on the same page.
Many students have had loved ones affected by cancer and feel that being a part of the fight against it is critical.
My dad passed away from colon cancer when I was really young, and so my family was always super involved growing up. And the lady that is our American Cancer Society advisor, I guess you could say, she is the same in my hometown as Troy University. And so when I moved to Troy, she kind of helped me get involved here, and so I've been involved with the Relay since freshman year.
And while some organizations have already begun prepping for the fundraiser,
we try to raise as much money as we can and get as much participation from our chapter as we can. Normally, half of our chapter participates every year, and even more because so many people love this cause and want to help.
Tu says there is still time for other teams to join Troy in the fight against cancer.
Anybody at all. There's no specific organizations that have to be involved. We really have a variety of organizations involved, from Greek to Circle K was here tonight. Normally SGA is involved in some way. If there are any other organizations, they can email me to get more information, but we'd love to see all students there of all organizations on March 29th.
Again, Troy University's Relay for Life will take place on March 29th from 7 to 10 on Shackelford Quad. Students interested in entering a team can email Emily 2 at e2@troy.edu.
When you typically think of getting a job, odds are you imagine an application process as well as an interview in your employer's office. That wasn't the case this morning at the Career Services Education Fair, as students had the chance to walk away with jobs on the spot. Brady Talbot reports.
They can really get a job today at this fair.
Students were given the chance to network with potential employers in hopes of walking away with a career in education at Wednesday morning's job fair. Senior education majors and representatives from school systems from across the Southeast gathered in Hawkins Hall today to exchange resumes and discuss job availabilities upon graduation.
They've prepared their resumes, they've done their internships, they're finishing up their internships, and then, yeah, they're ready to get a job. So these school systems are here interviewing them, and they would start right after they graduate in May.
47 school systems attended the education fair, offering students the opportunity to interview with 47 employers, all in the same room.
I've talked to people at Hoover, Escambia County Schools, and Birmingham City Schools, so it's really good. I still got a lot more to go, though.
The education fair is held each semester, but Career Services says opportunities like this aren't limited to just education majors. In fact, they're just a handshake away.
We offer a lot of different types of fairs. There's the all majors, there's a business, there's a computer science. So we want our students to go to Handshake. That's on our website to see all the events that are coming up.
Now, to access Handshake, you'll want to go to the Troy University Career Services page and scroll on down until you see this. Handshake. Then you're going to log in and create a profile. Now, this is going to give you access to internship opportunities, job availabilities, as well as career fairs like the one today. In the newsroom, Brady Talbot, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Troy University's All Majors Career Fair will be held Wednesday, April 3rd. If you need assistance from Career Services, you can stop by their office in Eldridge Hall, room 104. To wrap up Black History Month, some Troy students got the opportunity to pay tribute to Fashion of Harlem Renaissance.
It was part of an evolutionary runway fashion show that incorporated some modern styles as well. Adoria Hughes explains.
Last night, the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and the Next Big Thing modeling troupe hosted a fashion show displaying fashion trends from the 80s to today's current trends.
Okay, so this fashion show is basically on the Harlem Renaissance. We started with the 1920s and finished it with today's. during each character, we're just showing what the 1920s did in their era.
The NBT Modeling Troupe is the newest organization on campus, and it allows students to show their talents on the runway.
The organization is a group of models that come together to foster a better bond for the attending audience. What that means is we'll get together and model for fashion shows, we'll do walks around campus and do photo shoots together. Just a modeling group for real.
The NBT Model Troupe hopes to promote confidence and positivity on campus with future events.
And we are wanting to influence the student body of Troy University by showing them that you can be comfortable in your skin. Like, we have all forms of shapes, sizes, colors in the modeling troupe, and confidence is one thing that we teach, that we are always ground on. Like, we want that to encourage our student body to continue to do whatever you're doing, do what you want to do, and excel in it. Do not give up and don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
To keep up with upcoming events, follow NBT Model Troupe on social media. Adoria Hughes, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The NBT Model Troupe is currently looking for new members. If you are interested, you can find out more information by following them at NBT Model Troupe on Instagram.
Now, the latest in Trojan sports on Troy TrojanVision News.
Welcome to your TrojanVision Sports. I'm Nick Brooks. The Trojan baseball team is looking to build off their road series win as they face Jacksonville State at Riddle Pace Field tonight. The Trojans and Gamecocks are set up for their 144th matchup between the two. Troy owns the overall series 85-58 and 44-28 in Troy. The Trojans have won the last 2 games against JSU. Coach Smart will give the ball to freshman pitcher Bay Witcher to make his second start on the mound this season. First pitch is set for 6 p.m. and will be broadcast on the Troy Athletics Facebook page and WTBF Radio. Troy freshman Junji Guo picked up her first Sunbelt Conference Player of the Week award for the women's tennis team. After a dominating week, the league office announced Wednesday the Trojans earned wins over New Orleans and Nicholls State, with Guo clinching both victories. Troy travels to face Sanford on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. The Trojan men's basketball team has 4 games remaining in the regular season. The team is 1 game back of UALR for the 10th seed and 2 games behind Arkansas State for the 9th seed. The importance of those seeds is because in order to make it into the Sunbelt tournament, Troy will have to move up into one of those spots before the regular season ends. Head coach Phil Cunningham talks about the position they are in with these last few games.
We're trying to get in the tournament, and we've got to win a couple games to get in the tournament right now. But we've got to wash this one out and move on and come back and ready to play next week. Try to get a couple wins down the stretch.
The Trojans' first test to make a run for the tournament is not an easy one, as they will face the top team in the Sun Belt in Texas State at 7 p.m. on Thursday in Trojan Arena. The women's basketball team sits in a similar spot as the men, as they are also a game behind Little Rock, but they are shooting a little higher as Troy is fighting for the 2nd seed in the Sun Belt Conference tournament. They head to Texas for a 2-game road stint. The team hasn't won in the state of Texas since March 3rd, 2016, a span of 4 games with 2 losses each at Texas State and UT Arlington. Head coach Shanda Rigby touches on the difficulty of the trip to Texas.
The next games we play in Texas, that's always a really tough road swing for us, Texas State and Texas Arlington. I think Texas Arlington might have taken first tonight with their win. I'm not sure, but it's a tough road swing for us. We need to win both of those games. They're both critical for us, and they're both very tough teams for us to match up with. So we're looking forward to growing more this week as a team by learning how to go get those wins.
The team faces off against Texas State tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. and will then turn their eyes to the top team in the Sun Belt in UT Arlington on Saturday, hoping to cut into UTA's game-and-a-half lead on Troy for first place. Well, good luck to the Trojans tonight on the baseball field. I'll be up in the stands cheering them on.
Yes, best of luck, and hope they get a big win tonight.
Definitely. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.